Welcome to another video on my fischertechnik infrared sets with, on the left side, the module with joysticks, servo motor and 2 power motors on battery pack, not yet but will be, and on the right hand side remote control with a mini motor and another power motor, also with the power pack. Last time I found out that they interfere, so when I press this one pressing afterwards interrupts this one for a short time, but otherwise they kind of function fine. However, infrared is infrared. So can I use this one for that one? I can use this one for that one. Let's find out. And on my Linux desktop, Fedora Linux, I have 2 cameras. One focused on the set with the remote control, the other one obviously with the joystick set. Also the wiring, so this is one with the servo motor and the other one is without the servo motor. So let's go. First of all with the joysticks. Oh, and then it would be of course working when I have them hooked up to the power. That is one. Switch on. Oh, and then it is nice if you can see everything. And you see whatever happens in direction. So that is one thing. Then the other thing, of course, again, power applying works always better. Different speed. Okay, so that all works quite nicely. Now, last time I found out that this working. So what is being interrupted? Okay, that motor is being interrupted right now. But this one, okay, stopping, still interrupted. Slowly. Okay, so what is being interrupted then? Alright, this one is interrupted while this one is working, but I'm not even using this one. I'm just switching it on and this one goes what it does. So is that interruption, is that interference? I'm not even quite sure. Then the other question that I asked, can I use this one? Can I use this one or that one? I don't think so, but let me just find out. Alright, now the point is that infrared is a beam, not a 3D sphere. So if I now put it solely into that direction, what happens? Yeah, right. So now in a quite different direction even. So putting it here. So then how come you have to point an infrared remote control straight at the device in order to make it work, to make it respond? Because this is pointing in the other direction. The whole thing is here. I'm pointing it that way and still it does work. Is it reflecting? Could be. Okay, holding my hand. Indeed, no such thing. Perhaps a sheet of paper. Well, paper doesn't reflect. Paper absorbs. But still, it works. My hand doesn't reflect. So that does not make any sense. Okay, the same thing here. Holding my hand. Switching it on, of course. And okay, completely covering the LED makes it work. Well, even now it works. So that makes me wonder, does it go straight through my hand? Because an infrared beam doesn't go through walls. So covering it, as you can clearly see, covering the LEDs, and it still works. Going back, covering the LEDs, still works. So I'm wondering, how is that possible? If I do it with another different, with the remote control which works with infrared on my TV, for example, covering the LEDs is not going to make it work. So, assuming this is truly infrared, what's the reason? Unless I'm talking BS right now, but I don't think so. Okay, a little search on the internet reveals a secret to me. Well, not really a secret, just an interesting fact. There is a low and a high range LED, if I am remember correctly. And with the low range LED, it is indeed the fact that you have to point it. So let me just take this one. You have to point it at the device to make it work. The high version doesn't matter which direction. So this is the high version. It doesn't matter anymore. And completely different direction, and it just works. Same most likely with this one. Switching it on. So here is the camera. And turning it around. So the direction in which you point the remote control or the joystick version, it really doesn't matter anymore now because of the LEDs, which also a question for me. Anything other? Well, obviously because of the fact that this one has two dip switches and this one has dip switches as well, there is something in the frequency probably that in frequency range that I can only use this one for this one and only this one, this combination and this combination. Anything else? Yeah, use of the two battery packs. That requires, well, getting rid of the battery packs requires a device that I talked about last time, and I have been able to order one. So that remains on the list. What next? Alright, one final time for this episode, for this video. Controllers mixed up, opposite direction, and because it's all low, because it's all high output LEDs, it doesn't matter. So I'm starting this one and giving it, it already has high speed. So alright, it is definitely interrupted at times. Then two motors. So what is being interrupted? It is one with the servo motor side that is being interrupted. So oh, this is interesting. I can't stop it. Now I can. Does this mean that the interruption is no longer there? This goes on and on. Starting. This is also interesting. They are halting at about the same time. And then I mean this one. So this, let me see, this one and these two. When I press M2. Quite interesting. Anyway, and this one just goes on. So interruption goes at the same time, no matter when I press the buttons. Interesting. And I think that's it for now. And that's it for now. So high output LEDs, make sure that the direction doesn't matter. And let me put the camera in the correct position, like this. So these motors and this one are interrupting at the same moment, or almost the same moment, when I press M2. Anything else has to be looked after. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Please leave a comment or suggestion, much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. And please show support by becoming a patron and have your name mentioned if you like so, or become a co-producer. More information on my website and on my Patreon page. You can also make a donation via either PayPal or IBAN. Take a look at my website for more information on other projects. For now, to be continued. Have a nice day, stay safe, bye.